Alright. What up, folks? You're watching Jaby TV. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Jackie ZENDER. We're gonna look at The Gangster, The Cop, The Devil trailer, Korean action movie. This comes from New Trailer Buzz, the YouTube channel. If you like the trailer we watched, be sure to head over to New Trailer Buzz to see more. So, here we go. Let's check this out.
자, 그날 밤에 있었던 일 나한테 싹 다 얘기해보세요. 내가 그럼 잡아줄라니까.
야, 내가 잡는 게 빠를 것 같은데.
진짜? 얘기할까?
아니, 반장이 이거 진짜 큰 사건이에요.
어떤 미친놈이
조폭 주먹을 찌르니까.
그거 확실하다니까. 연쇄살인범. 그런다니 칼이나 쳐먹고 다니고.
어떻게든 쳐줘봐. 너 원하는 게 뭐냐?
너 그냥 나한테 정보 다 넘기고 조폭답게 네 일이나 해.
우리 애들 쓰고 진행비도 내가 돼.
마지막에는?
먼저 잡는 사람이 갖는 거지.
오케이, 콜. 깡패가 형사랑 악마를 잡는다.
마지막에 우리가 잡으면 게임 세. 결국엔 우리가 잡을 수밖에 없어. 사내 셋이 목숨 걸고 게임을 하는데 끝은 봐야지.
It's a very interesting premise. I like this premise. I don't understand how it makes any sense, but I really like the premise. Have you seen any Korean movies before?
No.
Okay. I have seen many Korean movies, especially with, I'm trying to make sure I got his name right. Dong-seok Ma. I've seen multiple movies with him, including my favorite zombie movie, Train to Busan. This guy hasn't ever played a gangster in any of the movies I've been watching him in. And every time I watch him, I'm like, this guy would make a really good, like, mafia leader,
He does.
gangster.
He plays it well.
And I've been waiting for that, and now he's finally done it. And I'm like, yes, like that. I mean, I know it's so cliche to see this dude who looks like that to play, because he's usually like the lovable giant, like the lovable big guy, he's tough. For instance, in Train to Busan, he was the guy who was kind of fending off zombies for this guy and his little girl. He's a tough dude. And I think I saw him in a film called After the Heavens, After the Souls, something about the afterlife. I forget the name of it. There's two of them, part one and part two. If you guys watch Korean movies, you know what I'm talking about. It's like this very epic fantasy film, and he was in there as well. I like him. He's a really good actor.
Maybe that's why they chose him, because he is more of a lovable character, so it allows you to kind of like the gangster and what he's doing. Like, he's working with the cop. They're both working towards the same thing. You know, they had to pick characters who embark both like the goodness and the evil in humanity.
For me, it reminds me so much of Paul Sorvino from Goodfellas, like that kind of big dude, but he's fighting, which is what it's like. You got this actor, and he's always doing fighting of some kind, so you have to have him do some kind of action, and I think that's super cool. I'm sure they're out there, but I can't think of another film off the top of my head where you've got a cop and a head, a mafia head, side by side, like cowboys in the West fighting. You know?
No, I can't think of any.
I think that's so neat. This is what I love about Korean cinema, is that I'm always shocked at the story. Like, I haven't seen that before. That's definitely different. I'm so used to it being an upsetting scenario of some kind.
Yes, very emotional.
Yeah, but this is just a lot of fun. I'm super into this story right now. I like the way it's shot. In terms of just the non-action stuff, I like the way it's shot. I mean, Korean cinema in general, I tend to appreciate quite a bit. The action stuff, I'm a little bit iffy on, only because it looks like crazy camera work where I can't really appreciate what's happening. It's like super...
Like the Bourne movies, where like it moved too fast. Like if you sat in the front row of the theater, you might be getting like motion sickness.
Yes.
That was me.
It's exactly what I'm driving at, is it's kind of got that feel to it, and I really dislike when action is marred in that kind of camera work. I'm more interested in this for the dynamic between the actors and the story, way more than the action. Even though it's being, you know, they labeled it a Korean action movie just to get you to watch it, I'm more interested in the premise. I think it's so cool, and I feel like the director, while the action may not be like top-notch, I feel like the cinematography here and otherwise is just like, it's really cool. It's very inviting. I mean, even this shot here alone at 46 seconds, it's very like aesthetic. Yeah. Look at the placement of the chairs. It's perfect. Like, this has been very...
The draped curtains.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Even the wallpaper.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very thoroughly thought out. I mean, you're pointing it out that it's very even, it's very symmetrical. Where everything is on the screen was very deliberately and carefully chosen.
Placed, yeah.
And I really like when you get a director and a cinematographer working together who appreciates details, because it's just like every frame is a painting. That's
literally.
That's a YouTube channel, by the way.
I was like, oh, wow, that's cool.
I really appreciate that. And there's a painting in the shot, huh? Go figure. Like I said, this actor is really cool. I really dig his performances, and the premise is super interesting. I didn't realize what was happening until like halfway into the trailer, truth be told. I didn't realize that they were like working together to catch somebody until like, I'm like, oh, I see. I didn't realize who even the bad guy was. But I guess he got stabbed. So now it's making sense. So he got attacked.
Look at even that suit. That's a great suit.
It's very golden. It's going with the whole environment, tone of everything. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hope you appreciate the trailer as much as we did. And be sure to check out Jackie ZENDER on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and vlogs. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is.
I'm Jackie ZENDER.
Peace out.